Our next guest on Talk of the Town is Erin Gagne. She's a family nurse practitioner, just opened her own business in Bluffton that is called Revive Wellness. So I'm very fascinated to learn more about its integrative medicine, hormone treatments and therapies. So welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited.
So this is an interesting topic. We were just talking about it. You know, a lot of folks are they've dabbled in hormone therapy, or they have a lot of questions about it, but sometimes insurance doesn't pay for it. So just a lot out there that people don't know. So let's begin with your background, and then we'll talk about specifically your business.
Yeah, so gosh, I've been a nurse since 2009. My background as a nurse was actually cardiovascular ICU, so the intensity, saving lives post heart disease, post transplant, and I realized I really wanted to be on the forefront of that prevention. And so that's when I went back to school to become a nurse practitioner. And majority of my time as my 7 years as a nurse practitioner has been in integrative medicine and functional medicine. I had my own illness. I got really interested in fixing myself because the traditional healthcare system kind of failed me. And so I went back to school again for a fellowship in functional medicine and anti-aging medicine. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
So for our viewers, define what is integrative medicine and functional medicine. What is it?
I kind of use the terms interchangeable, but it's basically getting to the root cause of the problem, right? So traditionally in traditional medicine, we kind of just say, you have high blood pressure, here's a pill. But this is, why do you have high blood pressure? What in your lifestyle is causing that? What can we do to fix that from a long-term basis and prevent it from coming back? So that's really what integrative medicine is, and a root of a lot of that is hormones, and so we really focus on hormones and balancing that.
So let's talk about hormone therapy.
My favorite topic.
Yeah. So what all does that involve?
Yeah. A lot. Hormones.
It's very complicated, isn't it?
It is. It is really complicated. And hormones essentially are chemical messengers in our body, and they communicate with almost nearly every single organ in our body, and it tells it to do something. Right. So it wants to be perfectly balanced, though. And when one thing is off, whether that's your thyroid or your estrogen levels, or you have toxins that are causing this to be off, you don't feel right, and everything gets thrown off. So it's a very delicate balance.
And so just very quickly, what's the difference between estrogen and testosterone?
Yes. Actually, men and women have both, and that's a misconception. A lot of people think men only have testosterone and women only have estrogen. Yeah. But actually the most prominent hormone in women is actually testosterone.
Really?
And we make our estrogen by doing something called aromatizing our testosterone to estrogen. Men do kind of the opposite. They have more testosterone, and they can aromatize that to estrogen, which can cause bad side effects. So testosterone is kind of like, I say, the hardy hormone. It makes us feel good. It protects our bones and our brain. It actually causes glucose to go into the muscle and keeps our metabolic function good. Estrogen allows us on a reproductive level as women to make babies and cause our cycle to be regular. But the most important thing for estrogen is it protects women's cardiovascular system. So it keeps our blood vessels pliable and vasodilated, and actually the #1 killer in women is cardiovascular disease. So estrogen is so important.
I know. And is it good for bone health too?
Bones too. It protects our bones. Yep.
So, wow, absolutely fascinating. Love to learn more and have you back, Erin. So someone can have a consultation. It's 2 parts. So explain that. We have about 45 seconds left.
Yep, absolutely. So you come in for initial consultation. That's about 30 minutes, and it's more so just gathering information for me. I'll order labs. You go get your lab work done. You come back in. Then we have a really long visit, an hour visit, where we say, hey, this is the issues I see. This is how we can fix them.
And your website is ReviveWellnessSC.com.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Appreciate your time. But again, I want you back because I still have lots of questions.
So many questions.
I know.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And that is Erin Gagne with Revive Wellness.